Hello there, everybody. This is Fear My Games with episode 2 of the Empire of Nicaea campaign. If you guys remember where we left off, we captured the settlement of Cyzicus after a decently sized battle outside of its walls. I decided to auto-resolve the battle itself, mainly because of the fact that there was basically nothing left, so I figured and we were getting on in time, so I just wanted to auto-resolve and get it resolved. I'm just trying to see what the situation is right now. We do have an empire coming in from the east. I do not think it's immediately a threat for our garrison or for Nicaea itself, but I am preparing an army over there, and I'm waiting for my army over here to start replenishing. I do need to make a governor of this settlement. Is there anybody who has enough influence that I can kind of start getting him up? But basically, this makes them better governors. So if any governors I pick kind of go there, that'll be perfect for me. So I do need to make sure I keep this balanced, because usually what I try to do in campaigns, I just go all the way up to power absolute. But the problem is they'll reduce loyalty, reduce public order, reduce growth, reduce tax rate. And I want to make sure loyalty is as good as possible. So what we're going to try to do is we're just trying to keep it within the respectable. We do not. So basically we're going to start spreading the power with the others. The reason why is that being able to spread the power means that I'm less like my power is not going to be as absolute. Initially, what I kind of do in a lot of other campaigns is the more power you have, the better it is usually. But in this campaign, it's almost the opposite, really. The more power you have, the worse it gets. But if you go too low, it's bad in its own right. Issue an edict. I almost forgot to do that. This one, I might just want straight public order for now. Just go for the public order. You said something about giving somebody a bonus. Who needs a bonus? Who's Manuel? Are these my governor guys? Oh, these are my governors. I want money. So I'll go for that later. Tax rate. I do love tax rates. I definitely love tax rate. So this seems to be like the battle line. This one seems to be just pretty normal stuff. I actually kind of like the public order things too, but I'm going to go with money for now. I do need the money in order to sustain my army composition. This guy actually wouldn't be a bad general by the looks of things. Who is this one? Just as governor. What's his name? Oh, right there. Isakios? 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 I don't know. Alright. I think that's all I can really do this turn, though, so there's nothing really I can or really want to do at this point. So, we'll just end turn, unless I can get some trade. Sicily, will you be my Valentine? Screw you too. Venice, I doubt will. I'm really surprised if Venice starts to declare war on us. Actually, the first time I had recorded the first episode, but there's some technical difficulties, so I had to re-record it. Venice declared war on me after I took Cyzicus. This time they haven't done it yet. So it's kind of an interesting difference. The things that make the AI do what they do is always interesting.
We always remember with honor those we consider to be.
For now, don't mind the non-aggression pact. I'll break it later on, but that's only after the minimum of 10 turns. Oh, the 5th crusade has begun. I'm not a big fan of crusades in general. So does that mean the general's dead? I mean, not the general, the governor? No, it's just someone's dead. Old age. Wait, was that is that my general? Is the general of this army? No, he's still here. I guess maybe just a random family member, I guess. Oh, Manuel died. And his wife, and he never had any children. He was a governor. Wait. I'm officially confused. Wait, he's not dead, but where's his... Oh, was it his wife who died? I need to reread that. Oh, it was his wife. Oh, that makes a bit more sense now. What is this one? This is for this is more of a general army thing. Where's that? Did I adopt him? No, I didn't. But I can't. He doesn't have enough influence yet to do what I want him to do. So I think maybe I'll have Gregorios look for a wife. Alright, you're the best I can do. I'm going to try and recruit troops. Can I recruit any troops in this settlement? No. Can I hire mercenaries? No, I cannot hire any mercenaries. That's going to put me in an interesting situation. We'll keep these guys here for now, just to keep the public order going. Like, not too bad. And we'll see how we can go from here. In the meantime, I'll keep recruiting more forces in this army here, because I do need to be prepared to fight against Trebizond when they come to attack Nicaea. But also, having more than one decent army is always a good thing. One for the offensive, one for the defensive, you know.
Your people are widely admired, and I humbly request that you consider us suitable for it.
I do not want a defensive alliance because I plan to eventually take them out, so I do not want a defensive alliance with them. You know why I want to take them out? Because they're in Byzantine territory. Well, right now we cannot. She has negative. I couldn't stop her either. So we're just so at least. Oh wow. Well done. A negative wife. She has an acid tongue. Wow. This guy must be a masochist or something to want to marry her. Yes. If you're gonna be heir, you need a wife, buddy. Somebody who's going to like raise kids, the next generation of lords of the realm. I want battle move. I want campaign movement. Campaign movement's going to be super useful in the long run, I feel. Can my leader? Might as well seek a wife. Maybe we might have a better child, and not have to give it up the throne to our brother. So he doesn't need power. He's just our brother. Okay? He's just our brother. I will not. I'm a little bit drained. I just came from recruiting an episode of the. I don't mind a non-aggression back with them. But what was I gonna say? I don't. Oh, let's see. Is she positive? She's a positive. She's ambitious, but technically, she's also the wife of the faction heir. So, I don't think it's the end of the world. Do I want a wall? I need money. What's the difference between? Does make it basically, if I made it into a fort, it's stronger defensively, but both of them have basic walls anyways. That's kind of strange. Okay, never mind. The peasantry actually goes faster in a fort, but everything else and mobility goes faster in a fort. But a walled city just gets more burger growth. That's kind of interesting. Difference population cap is different too. I'm gonna go for walled city. It'd be my only city, actually, because I'm outside of Nicaea, apparently. But ideally, Syxicus is going to be in the center of my empire, which means it doesn't need to be completely defensive, you know? So how many turns do I need to take before I can attack with you guys? At least 2 turns, especially because I can't recruit any units here, so yeah. I can demolish this and convert it to something else. Honestly. This army is, I think, is strong enough now to just be a good garrison army now. I won't really be able to do anything though with it. I don't want to use undeveloped land quite yet. Most of it, I don't think I can afford to build on it. So I think it might, which would potentially lead to slums, I think is how it works. Alright, part of me wants to kind of go over to Nicaea real quick, drop off an army, and then run back over to over to Cyzicus, drop off a little bit of the army, run back to Nicaea, and then that way it's fully.
A treaty between our peoples would see us all stronger and richer. Is there need of further embellishment?
Hates rival empires. I'm gonna focus on Europe for the start of it. So, I guess I don't mind a defensive alliance for now, especially because they're offering me money. You kidding me? The moment I'm like, fine, we'll do a defensive alliance, is the moment they get declared war on. That's funny, actually. Okay. I was not expecting that. I'll give blessing. That'll keep us within the respectable range, so I don't really mind him having some power. But it looks like in this mod we have to do a decent amount of... I don't know if that's actually also in the base game, but we have to play a decent amount of politics in order to keep, like, things balanced. Let's see, we have... Honestly, I'm going to move the Peltast out of this army, because I don't like Peltasts, personally, and swap them out with this guy. I'm going to give that. Boom. I think that just made that army stronger. Especially when they're going into siege battle. Govern province authority. That doesn't matter if I have any governance. Zeal would make it governing. I'm going to get this one for now. See, anybody can get promotions yet? Yes, you can get this promotion. Can you get a promotion yet? Nope. Can you get a promotion? Yes, you can. Mr. Governor. You're just a statesman, right? Yeah, this guy's just a statesman, so it doesn't really matter to give him an upgrade yet. And then, can I get... Are you Andronokos? I think you're a governor. Oh, wait, you are a governor. But, I don't think this affects you at all if you go there. Andronokos. There's two Andronokoses. They're confusing me. Confusion. But, that's kind of funny, actually, though. I thought I told this to be demolished. I actually do not mind the fact that just getting some food from agriculture now, and converting that to just my fields. It has a nice buff on any negatives of upgrading it further, so I'll leave it as is. I'll attack next turn. I'll attack Constantinople next turn. A muster grounds. That'll give me position to make a bit better army. I don't really have any place that's necessarily a good place to build. I think does a walled city and a fort have any difference? Scoutoid. Basically, so the fort is slightly better for getting better army, it looks like. So I don't think I'll make this my military hub. I think I'll just make this as like a, money hub. So let's get, corruption, despite getting more money. Blacksmith, recruitment, public order. Public order's fine here. Does anything that give me bonus to commerce in this area? Commercial buildings do give me bonuses as well. Is this a so this is civic center, garrison, silver production, industry, the Jewish diaspora. Maybe make it later, but not right now. I'm gonna go for silver deposit. Nice amount of money there. All right, we'll end this turn because I don't think there's really anything I need to do right now. I assume Sicily doesn't like me even more. No, it doesn't like me any less anymore. Maybe I might be able to pay them now for a trade.
I await your words with an appetite for truth.
They accepted my offer. Now we're trading. They're at war with the Holy Roman Empire. Far to the north. We'll be dealing with them because we are the true Roman Empire. How dare they take that name? Let's enter. Sorry if I'm feeling a little drained on this episode. I got drained from like the recruiting the Clan Angron campaign. That campaign went from super good to oh my, I may die in like a couple turns.
Much blood has been spilled. I suggest that we agree terms to staunch the flow.
I didn't really care about having war with them, so I'm gonna go accept that peace deal. I do not know if it makes room pissed at me or not, though. Screw them, we're gonna go to war with them anyways. We just need to make sure they don't go to war with us. Oh.
But when it is Christendom itself that is there, then it is every Christian's duty to defend all that is holy. His Holiness the Pope has called a crusade to reclaim the Holy Lands from the infidel, who would deny Christian pilgrims their right to visit the holy places. It is time for the armies of Christendom to put aside their differences and unite under one banner, the sign of the cross, and give back God's children what is rightfully theirs, or die trying.
I think this is their remake of the Medieval 2 Total Wars, the 2 Total Wars introductory cinematic. Because to an extent in 1212 AD that doesn't actually make as much sense, because as you can see I think there's still the Kingdom of Jerusalem here, if I'm not mistaken. I know they lose it eventually, but I forget what year that is, so they might still have it. There's a Latin Empire army over here, so they're not in Constantinople, right? That means attack. Constantinople will be ours once again. We'll take a turn to build some light siege towers.
We take this settlement.
And with it, we shall become once again your governor. You're not who I'm thinking of. No, okay. This guy is my governor. I want him to make it so... Oh, I got the wrong one. I meant to give him this one. Oh, my bad. Once I conquer Constantinople, I believe I'll be able to reform the Byzantine Empire. And with it, we will wipe out the remains of the Latin Empire to the west. And then we shall set our sights on the Empire of Trebizond. What? You're pulling me in a shit ton of wars, buddy. I was not expecting that. I guess because it's the call of the Crusade forces that like makes it so the AI is just more aggressive. But that's gonna cost me trade. I should not have been tempted by that 1,000 gold. Oh well, all that means that I guess I'll take this. I'll be taking Cilicia back for myself. All right, let's take back Constantinople for ourselves. I'm going to slightly adjust my camera a little bit. There, that way I'm more in it. See more of me. Look at me. Alright, so it looks like they have a lot of spearmen, not pikemen. I don't think they have any pikemen yet. So this is actually kind of almost like the historical way when the Empire of Nicaea historically in the 1260s took Constantinople back. They came back, and according to what I've learned in history classes and a little bit of reading, is that they didn't really find anyone defending the city. They just kind of walked in and it was theirs again. A very, very diminished and neglected city by the time they got it back. That's bullshit. I guess it is Constantinople, so it'll make sense. so that they would be smart enough to put these moats in here and raise towers to make it so the towers aren't as hard and as easy. I did not know that because I've actually never attacked Constantinople before in this mod, or even in Total War Attila. So I think the best place, I guess the only place I can attack then is this section here. So I have you guys, I'm going to have two of you guys drop your ladders, and I'm going to have these guys do it because they're better than you at on the walls, because you're pike units and not so basically we're just got to focus everything we got on this particular wall here. And I guess, well, you guys aren't doing anything, right? Attack that gatehouse for me. I guess you guys can drop that. I'm gonna try and see if I can use anything to be of assistance there too. There's no real defense over here, so at least I'll be able to swipe and probably take the gatehouse without much difficulty. The big fight's gonna be over here, it looks like. But they're all militia units, so I think even my weak units should be able to take them out in an equal battle. I'm gonna have these guys ready. No, I do not want... I'm gonna have my cav ready to just charge in through the gates in a column formation. These guys, I'm just gonna have to start trying to break down the door. Well, like they just opened up the door for us. That's it. That's a surprise. I was not expecting that to happen. There's that one's about to get lined up nicely. It's me just trying to shoot up on the walls. Just try and weaken them as much as I can. Oop, I'm getting some mad stuttering right now. Oh me, oh my. For some reason, I can't order my men to attack, even though the gates are wide open. I don't know why. It's really strange. Oh Mia. Oh jeez. A little bit of lag. That lag with. There's, I guess, a little bit of lag just because how big the map is. Remember, the Attila's also not really run as well. These guys are doing their best to try and like create a beachhead here. It's actually been pretty helpful that the enemy has. I can't attack on the walls though. Why is that? There we go. No, talk about go up the siege tower, you fools. And here I'm using them to keep that holding. What are you? Let's go. Why are these guys glitching out so hard? Oof, I'm getting like my guys aren't always moving. I'm getting weird lag spikes. This is kinda on the oof side of things. Now I can start actually. Can I start actually ordering my guys to attack inside the city now though? Like, come on. Yeah, these guys got in here. They got up and behind, and their general has been killed because he's trying to charge out into my pikes when they're set up and ready for him. Not exactly his brightest move in the world. Okay, so these guys are pushing in. These guys are pushing in. I still cannot order my troops inside the walls. I could order them up until the front of the walls. Is the gate like closed on? No, the gate is open. I just can't order my guys inside. What is going on? I do not know what's going on right now. It's extremely weird. That's all I can say. Right now, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win this battle in the end. Almost no doubt about it. But just, I hope it's this not as bad when I'm defending in terms of like how glitchy it seems to be. Now I can start ordering my troops inside. Wait. Now I can't order my troops inside again. What? Something still funky. Something funky is still going on here. There we go. We've taken it. Now my guy should be able to go inside. There we go. That was weird. Maybe the door was glitched closed and like on my screen was open. I don't really know what happened there. Now I can actually click things inside. Inside the city! There you go. The last of the defenders is holding out now. They've just shattered. There we go. We won! Constantinople is ours. It was pretty easy, but it's ours. Okay? It's ours. These guys actually did a really good job killing those spear militia. I'm proud of them. I thought they were useless, but they actually did something useful. And thus, we have taken back Constantinople. This is our city. So we are not going to loot and occupy. That's wrong. This is the holy city of Constantinople. We are not going to just demolish it. Can I repair it? I guess I can't afford to repair it yet. But we are now the Byzantine Empire. Oop, I should have actually read that. The Empire of Nicaea is no more. As the rightful Romans now rule on Constantinople once more, the true Roman Empire has been restored. Though pretenders in the West would refuse to call it such, many within the Empire's borders hope that it may soon return to its former pre-Franco-Croatia glory. Despite its precarious position, Byzantium is posed? I think they mean poised. Might be a typo. Is posed to become a great power once more if the Turks in the Anatolia and its rivals in the West can be defeated. I think we're friends with them. That's why we're blue, right? Yeah, we're military allies, so we're really good friends with the Bulgarians. So now we have conquered Constantinople. And the city is ours. You know, it's only right. So now, let's name you as governor. Why? Because I don't trust you, that's why. That's why you're governor now. So, Hook. It's not really worth naming these guys to those roles. Can I promote you yet? No. Oh, he still has to go his full term in office, apparently. He's not a high enough rank. He's still rank 1. Wait, well, how do I know their ranks? I have no idea. Alright, but let's end churn. Oh, yeah, we're now called the Byzantine Empire. I guess it's time for me to change the, I guess it's time for me to change the title of this series after this video to the Byzantine Empire. No. We're gonna go call ourselves the Roman Empire. They offer us peace, but I want them dead. There is no peace with the Latins. There is only war. We will stop the rise of the Ottoman Empire. We will retake. I can't zoom all the way out. I was trying to zoom. I wanted to zoom out and be like, let's try this one. We will rise once more, and we will retake all of this land that was once ours. That is our goal, ordained by the gods. Well, actually, by God, we're no longer polytheists. We're monotheists by God. This is a metropolis. Metropolis. I can't afford to convert it yet, but I will be able to do next turn. So I'm just going to I can't convert yet until I replenish. Maybe. Yeah, I can't afford to replenish them, so I'm just going to repair them, get them rebuilt, and then we'll deal with the rest of it tomorrow. Next turn. We'll probably go for a couple more minutes, and we'll call it end to the episode there. Let's see, but yeah, I'm actually surprised how easy it was to take Constantinople. So now we'll see how the rest of it goes. Oop, Imperial. Oh, I did not see that. Imperial succession. Holy Roman Empire. A new Holy Roman Emperor has taken the throne following the death of the previous sovereign. Though they are of the same faction, the reigning faction's rule is safe for now. So one thing I can safely say is that I refuse to call them the Roman Empire. We are the true Empire of Rome. What do I need to restore it as the Roman Empire? So I need to capture this. Which actually kind of funny is that according to historical maps that we have, this is actually the border of the Eastern Roman Empire, maybe a little bit more north. Here, I think actually a little bit more north here. By the end of the 5th century, I believe, or no, by the end of the 6th century under Justinian, I believe this was the borders of the empire. Though he also had a little bit in the east here, and the west here. So it's kind of interesting that that's what they chose to restore the Roman Empire. See, I can build more stuff there, but I wouldn't really be able to afford to immediately rebuild it, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I think we're going to end the episode there, everybody. We're going to save this in the cloud. We're now the Byzantine Empire. Let's just name it that. This video will still say Emperor of Nicaea, but you see on the next episode it shall be officially called the Byzantine Empire. Well, we rule over all. Hopefully you guys have a good day, night, evening, wherever you may be, and hopefully I do not screw up this campaign and we're able to go all the way forward and conquer the world for ourselves. Our next goal is to restore the whole Roman Empire. All alliances currently are temporary. Except for the Bulgars. I don't need to kill them. So if they don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with them. Alright, take care, guys.